What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another Forex video. Welcome back to another one. Today I'm giving you guys 5 harsh truths about the Forex market. I know it's going to be painful, but if you can control your emotions in this video, you have a shot of being one of the best Forex traders. Honey, listen. The truth will set you free, but first, it will piss you off. Let's get into it.
That's good.
The harsh truth number 1 is that nobody, absolutely no one, will give you a handout. I've searched high and low. I've been in people's direct messages. I've been in people's everything. Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, everywhere. I've been looking for girl Forex traders, boy Forex traders, just to get just a piece of information. Just a piece. And nobody wanted to give me a handout. Nobody will ever give you a handout, honey. And if somebody does come along and gives you anything, it will most likely be basic information. But basic information, okay? That you can probably find online. But the thing is, people that you ask for information from, you have to understand that they have to give a lot of their time to explain what Forex is. Forex is just not something that you can just learn in one day and understand it. Honey, I have to tell you this and repeat the same things to you for months on end, okay? So who in their right mind is going to just waste their time without anything in return for somebody that is just asking around like, oh, what's Forex? And the fact that there's only 1% of people that even survive makes your chances even slimmer, because nobody wants to waste their time on somebody that will take it for granted and will waste their time. Time is very pricey, you guys. Time is all we have. So understand, nobody will give you a handout. Nobody will give you their strategy willingly. Again, this is a $7 trillion market, baby. Do you think somebody would just give up their information freely? No. I had that thought in my mind. I was like, oh, I'm just going to go and see if I can just find a friend to have them help me. Not knowing that it's going to take me months, years to even understand Forex. Honey, baby, nobody, absolutely no one will give you a handout unless you're trying to put money behind it, okay? And if they're nice enough to give you the basics, take it. You're blessed. Be happy with that. So that is the harsh truth number 1. I hope I wasn't too harsh, but honestly, it's the harsh truth. So harsh truth number 2 is that you will have to invest a lot of money into the Forex market. Not just $100. You have to invest hundreds to thousands of dollars into the Forex market to make a decent profit. And if you decide to go ahead and just invest $100 and you're making like $1 every trade, then do you. Small gains, small consistent gains will have you to a place where you need to be consistently, but you will not reach the level that you want to reach unless you put more money in. Bigger investments equals bigger profit, you guys. And that is something I had to learn myself as well. When I first got into the Forex market, I put like $100 in, then I was like, oh, I'm gonna save up, and then I put $500 in. Trust me, it was hard, because when I first started trading Forex, I was broke. I was extremely broke. Actually, I was at my lowest time in my life, but I still tried to invest a little at a time, and I did not risk my whole account. Like, I understand, like, people are really naive and they put like $100 in thinking they're gonna flip that to $1,000. Honey, don't try that, because you will lose that whole $100 in one trading day. Trust me and believe, that is something that will happen. So I suggest you guys at least starting out with maybe, let's just say $500, and then after every paycheck put another like $100 in, and then keep saving that money up gradually grow your profits, you guys, because you should never over leverage. That will bring you to your downfall, and that is why people blow their accounts so easily, because they don't know how to risk their money and they do not know how to set stop losses. So if you want to make money in the Forex market, honey, you have to invest a lot of your coins, not just $100. If somebody tells you that, they're probably trying to convince you to over leverage and risk your whole account, and that is not a good start to your journey. So that was harsh truth number 2. Harsh truth number 3 is that there is no room in the Forex market for lazy people. If you're not ready to dedicate your time, a lot of your time, hours of your time each day, every single day, Monday through Friday, learning Forex, learning the basics, getting that down, then understanding how to trade a strategy. There's 2 different things: learning the basics and then learning a strategy. Okay? Have anybody ever told you that? I hope they did. But learning the basics is pretty much learning your way around the MetaTrader 4 or any type of platform that you have, and then learning your strategy is totally different. It's learning how to mark up charts, how to do analysis, and how to pretty much predict what is going to happen. Learn the basics first. Don't just jump into learning the strategy, because you're going to miss one small thing that will make a big difference. So learn the basics first, you guys. This is still number 3, even though it's a harsh truth. You have to learn the basics, and then you have to learn your strategy. You can't skip. If you skip, you're going to miss a level, and that level is very important. It's just like playing a video game. If you try to skip a level and then you end up on the last level, you don't know how to defeat the dragon. You don't know how to. You don't know the moves. You don't know. So you have to step by step learn from the basics, learn from your mentor how to trade a strategy. You guys, I learned the basics on my own. It took forever. Like I did one subject each day, and it took me a long time. But if you decide to get a mentor and they teach you a strategy, it'll be more easier for you to learn the strategy if you already know the basics. So once again, if you do not have the time in your day, or do you not want to make time, because we make time for things that we want, right? So if you really want to be a Forex trader, make a lot of time. Make so much time. Cut out going out. Cut out people that are wasting your time. Energy vampires, cut them out. And focus. Sit down, focus, write, journal, become a mad scientist. You will kind of come off crazy. I'm kind of crazy.
She ain't lying.
I got gray hairs thanks to Forex. No, it's in my genes, but I'm pretty sure some of my gray hairs came from becoming so mad, like Albert Einstein type of mad. Like, I want to learn, I want to do this, I want to make my invention work, okay? I want to make my strategy work, so I'm going to sit here and work until I get to where I need to get to, okay? It's going to be some times where you're staying up until 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., maybe even 24 hours. I never did that before, but hey, how dedicated are you? And how much time will you put into learning something that can change your life? There's no room for lazy people. You'll be left behind. Harsh truth number 4 is that your losses is the best thing for you. I know. I sound like a mad person, don't I? I am. Thanks to Forex. But yes, every loss should be a lesson learned. Every loss you can gain something from. You can gain knowledge from the mistakes you've made. Understand the mistakes you made. Write those mistakes into your journal. Go over those mistakes every time that you trade, and do not make the same mistakes over again. So don't bash yourself when you're losing and you feel like you're not progressing. Just take those losses as lessons learned, Understand why you lost, and don't make that same mistake again, honey. Every loss is not really a loss. It's a lesson learned. Once again, I'm going back to psychology. You have to set your mind up to where when you lose, you do not think of yourself like, oh, I'm a loser. I will never gain the knowledge. I will never be where I need to be. Just understand that that loss is more knowledge gained, because you can learn a lot of things from your losses that you can change in your trading strategy that will improve you as an overall trader. So lose a lot so you can gain a lot of knowledge. Don't lose a lot of money. Understand your risk, but understand that every loss is a lesson learned, and you should take your losses and write them down, journal them down, so you will not make that same mistake again. And once you continue to understand the mistakes that you have made, you can improve, and your learning curve will be so much better than the average person that wins off of luck. Trust and believe. I've lost many trades that have taught me so much, and I am so grateful for the losses that I have made. And once you continue to do that, your losses will lessen and your gains will increase. Just understand the mistakes you've made and then continue to grow. Moving on to harsh truth number 5.
These are spirit fingers.
Harsh truth number 5 is that you will have to make yourself your own competition. Do not compare yourself to somebody else. Do not compare yourself to me. Do not compare yourself to other Forex traders on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook. Don't compare yourself. You should try to strive to be better than you was yesterday. Honey, we all have our own journey. Do not compare yourself to no one but yourself. You should be your own competition. And if you cannot be your own competition, then who are you really doing it for? Yourself or someone else? So with that being said, I'll be seeing you guys very soon.